What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, March the 27th, 2023. And there's something that I missed that I was reminded in the comment section of my last Novatech video. There was an announcement from Cynthia, and I remember seeing it in one of the Telegram groups that I'm in, but I never found the audio. So what I did was I just did a quick search, and I was actually able to go on to one of our colleagues in the space, in the YouTube space, in the passive income space, our guy Unlimited Freedom. And we're going to go to his page, and we're going to listen to what Cynthia said from his page. And then, well, I'm going to share my opinion on that. So before we get started, I want to remind all of you that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets your money, if he gets your crypto, there's nothing I can do to help you. He's very diligent in the comment section, and he can't wait for a Novatech video to come out so that he can get in everybody's comments. So make sure you stay diligent, report him, delete him, whatever you can do. Just don't get scammed by him, all right? Because if you do, there's nothing I can do to help you. All right. So let's go ahead into the actual YouTube channel. We're going to go to my guy Unlimited Freedom's YouTube channel. We're going to make sure that our sound is optimized to be able to hear what the announcement is from Cynthia. And we're going to go ahead and get to it. This is a video that he posted 2 days ago. All right. So this has been out for a little while. Some of you have already got this information. I'm going to like the video just to say a quick thank you to Unlimited Freedom. And he's just south of 1,000 subscribers. So if anybody wants to go and subscribe to his channel, he's another person that shares the information, but also shares his opinion. And although our opinions may not be the same, and it's not law for our opinions to be the same, I do believe at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. So that's why I'm bringing this. So shout out to him as well. So let's go ahead and get into this video.
Right away. I know that I would. But it does. I do need to, but I really need to. Let's go ahead.
Here. Sorry for the 5
message.
Right, here we go.
Hey guys, good morning. Sorry for the 5 a.m. message, but I was having trouble sleeping, and sometimes I just need to say things when the spirit moves me and not wait. I want to thank you, my leaders, for working with us the last several weeks on finding ways to not only make the business better, but to improve our practices, how we do things, how we communicate, and that is greatly appreciated, just to let you know. I know we need to post some information in the back office, all right, which I promised I would do over the next couple of days in order to keep everybody updated. However, some things don't always translate well into a written message, and sometimes I just need to say things from the heart so that people understand where our minds are, where our hearts are, and where we're going with this business and what our intentions are. All right. So with that said, we do have some parameters that we've been working on to place on accounts and how things are done, how things are paid. Cash outs, of course, is what's on everybody's mind right now. And we've been trying to play catch up quite a bit. We had frozen the trading only so we can kind of figure out what we're going to do with this. There aren't very many business models, if any, that allow mass withdrawals. And it's not something we've ever had to experience from our customers on their end. So it did have a much larger impact on the business than we expected it to. For 4 years, it's never been a problem. But when people start to panic and things start to go a little sideways, it's natural for people to want to just try to take it all out. No business could survive, any business, whether it's a bank, financial, whatever, under that kind of strain from the users. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So unfortunately, things that went on in the market, things that happened in here, customers' reactions to it, ended up making this a much heavier burden than we've had to experience in the past. So it is not our intention to find more ways to hurt the business or cause it to collapse. Although I know there's some people who would like to see that of us. I don't think that's the majority of the people here. I don't think our customers want to see that happen. I know I certainly do not want to see that happen. And I've been actually very humbled by the amount of people who are wanting to do things to help us move along. And not even talking about just our customer base, but vendors, marketing companies, platform providers that really believe in what we've done. I've gotten some very sincere messages from people who love our project and want to see it continue and want to help us move that along. So with that said, we're going to be announcing some parameters and changes that we're going to put into place, particularly before or soon after the April 1st deadline we're all waiting on. Sorry, guys, I cannot make April 1st D-Day for Novatech. All right. It cannot be the day that everybody takes everything out and walks away and causing it to have a negative impact on the ones who still want to be here. You guys are going to have to hang out with me for several more months while we work through some changes. All right. But we just want to make sure that people understand that in order to be able to continue doing what it is that we do and profiting people, that we do need to make some adjustments. All right. And we're working very hard on our end just to make sure everything goes the right direction. All right. And we're trying to pay out as many people as we can. Our goal is to try to make sure everybody sees something coming back into their accounts. All right. So that we can, again, get the ball rolling and continue to build what we've always intended to build, which is an outlet for many people to be able to benefit from for many years. All right. I know it's a struggle for some. For most, this should not be an issue. And we really have to think about what's going to benefit our customers and business in the long run, not just now. All right. Like I said, I'll be posting some updates over the weekend. We had a very good week with the releases, and I'll catch you guys up on what's going to be going on with the balance of stuff. Okay. So love you. Talk to you. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a message from the CEO, the Reverend Cynthia Petion. And I just want to clap it up real quick. Of course, the first clap is for her for coming out and putting this out there for us to hear directly from her, because, of course, it's one thing to see stuff in Telegram and all that great stuff, but it's another thing to hear the voice and to hear from our leader, the leader of Novatech, the CEO, Cynthia Petion. So the first clap is for her. Of course, the second clap is for my guy Unlimited Freedom for posting this up there so that we can have a place to view it, listen to it, and get our own opinion of it. So I want to shout out to him as well. Now, my opinion is not going to be long and drawn out. It's going to be short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with everything that Cynthia Petion said. I do believe that, of course, and I've been talking about this, that there have to be parameters set in place on different things like that. Of course, she said out of her mouth, no, April 1st is not going to be D-Day, all right? It's not going to be the day that everyone can just go into their trading accounts and then just take everything out. She's not willing to put the whole company at risk just because some people want to go in there and take all their money out and do that on April 1st. But we will be hearing about some parameters that she is going to put in place so that when trading accounts do open, there will be some parameters set in place. I don't know what they're going to be just yet. We'll be waiting for that announcement. But I'm glad she got out in front of it and let everybody know. I know we're all anticipating the April 1st date. It is literally this weekend, all right? So we're looking forward to what happens on April 1st and hearing some of the announcements that come about these parameters. But we also love hearing from Cynthia and love hearing her speak from her heart and about some of the things that Novatech is experiencing. It's, of course, the majority of people that are in Novatech want Novatech to succeed. Obviously, as it reflected in that note, it's more than just the people in the Novatech's community as people that have trading accounts. It is the vendors. It's the different business relationships that Novatech has with other businesses. They want to see them succeed as well. They understand that what Novatech is going through right now we don't know what it's solely because of, but we know one of the reasons why it was affected as much as it was is because there were not parameters set in place for a lot of us that were in Novatech or that are in Novatech. We were pretty much able to withdraw within the smaller parameters that they had, which was pretty much based on time, right? How much time it took to receive certain things like bonus withdrawals or trading account withdrawals. Of course, the timing was different, But when FUD is involved and, you know, the state of the economy around the world is involved and is being talked about every day, there are some fears and concerns that people have that can't be timed. You know what I'm saying? They can't necessarily, you can't put a time on it. So with that being said, I agree with what Cynthia's doing. I think that it's a good look for Novatech to be able to do this and sustain itself. I believe, in my opinion, that it's better for Novatech to be worried about sustaining itself and do everything that it can to last than it is to do everything that they can to just force everybody's money back into their hands and say, are you happy now? You know, it's bigger than, you know, there's a reason why people own businesses and why people work for them. There's a reason why people take the time to go through the effort that it takes to establish a credible business. And there are some people that are just going to be consumers of that business, all right? The interest level, the knowledge base level, the network that they have, everyone has is different. The need is different. Everyone has different needs. And that's why we all must assess this space in general with really our own risk management strategy intact. And I will always talk about this, whether you feel like you've heard it from me too many times or you haven't heard it from me enough. I will continue to say this, ladies and gentlemen, we must practice our own risk management and we must be accountable for our own decisions. And it starts with never depositing anything into a platform that we feel that we are going to be distraught over if we lose, right? If the bare minimum is too much for you, don't do it. If you've seen someone out there that is having massive success and you see them, oh, they've put in $100,000 and they're President's Club members and this, that, and the third, and you want to be there, right? But you don't have the means to do it. You don't go and you pull money from money that you need from important things like your mortgage and your kids and your relationships and your wives. And like, no, this is not what you pull that money from. All right. This is a space that will make you regret ever being involved in it if you don't play by its rules. Okay. And there's a lot of people out there that are going to try to capitalize off of Novatech's name and any other name of a platform that gains any notoriety, any popularity in this space. There are going to be people that try to take advantage of the name and try to take advantage of the people that talk about it all the time just for their own personal reasons. And they'll come out and say, well, we're trying to protect everyone from getting a part of these Ponzi schemes and scams. We're trying to protect everyone. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for protection, this is not the space for you. This is the space where you protect yourself with your own knowledge, with your own ability to do research, with your own risk management strategy. If you're looking for protection in this space, if you're looking for insurances in this space, you're in the wrong space. You don't go to the casino looking for them to say, oh, if I lost my $1,000 in the casino, is there a way for me to get it back? Can I go wash the dishes in the back or something? They may let you do that. This is not the space for you to be worried about that. This is the space where you bring a little bit of your capital that you may be willing to lose, play around with. It's like play money, all right? But it can turn to serious money depending on how you attack the space. Now, not everyone's going to have results like a BOJ or like an Unlimited Freedom or like a Tune In with TJ or like a Quentin Bradford or a Jackson Armstrong or Anthony DeLoach or any other G Trader, guy, Trajectory of Wealth. You know, there's so many players in the space, ladies and gentlemen. We're all going to have varied results. But one thing that we all have in common is we are willing to deal with our own decisions and our own mistakes and our own failures in this space. We are willing to learn from them, and we learn on a day-to-day basis. It's an ever-going class that we're in this space, continuing to learn every day. All right. And one of the things that Novatech has taught us in our learning experiences there are platforms that really will do everything that they feel is right to maintain themselves. If Novatech wanted to leave, it is my opinion that they would have been left. They would have been gone. But I do believe it is the integrity of the leaders of Novatech and its leadership, the people that have, talked about this platform in a positive way, built teams and are accountable to their situations and different things of that nature. I think that, because Novatech has done what it's done and the leaders have been showing the type of leadership that is only reflected by the CEO and her husband and Ricardo Roy. That's just my opinion now. But I don't believe Novatech is going anywhere. I think they're setting it up so that they can last for a long time. And Cynthia's telling you straight up, it's like, hey, look, April 1st is not D-Day, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Y'all gonna have to deal with me for a little while longer while we figure out what this is gonna look like in the future. But all indications show that this platform is not going anywhere right now. There's a lot of people out there that say, and they speculate like they know, and no shade on those people because they have every right to believe this way, right? In this space, traditionally, platforms that do what Novatech has done previous to them actually paying us out recently would be red flag indications that the platform is over. But Novatech has continued to fight. They've continued to scratch and claw, and really, had it not been for the time that they put in before they reached this mark, a lot of people probably would have wrote Novatech off by now. I'm not one of those people. I'm not writing Novatech off, and I'm excited to hear what the parameters are. I've spent a lot of time building my Novatech account, so I want to see it stay. However, I am prepared for the day it leaves because we all must have our own risk management strategy. All right, whatever that is. If it's withdrawing as often as possible till you get your ROI back, great. If it's until you're in the black, then great. If it's sharing the opportunity to make sure you get in the black as fast as you can, great. If it's those of you that decide to take to social media, and of course, while in the same vein as trying to stay compliant, you still want to share great opportunities with others, and that's just more of an active side. But ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to bring this and share my opinion. I do believe that the heart of the leadership, the heart of the CEO, is in the matter. It is right in the matter. Obviously, she cares about the people. She cares about the many people that some of these decisions that have been made and that will be made in the future, how they affect the community. And I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to sit back and wait to see what happens. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, hit subscribe. You want to be notified, hit the bell. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets your crypto, there's nothing I can do to help you. This is Novatech. This is just a quick update on the note from Cynthia. We're all looking forward to April 1st, but I'm glad she gave us a little bit of a precursor of what to expect. No, it is not D-Day for Novatech. No, you will probably not be able to just log in and take all your money out of your trading account. Even if they open it up with some parameters, I doubt highly that you will be able to pull everything out without some sort of percentage fee or withdrawal fee. Of course, that's just my opinion. Nothing is set in stone at this moment that I know of. And when we bring more news, of course, we will bring it to the community, all right? I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy, BOJ. Peace out.